This is Lewis Hart for Boxing Social in association with Empire Fight Store and William Hill. Delighted to be joined with Tommy Fury. It's been a couple months. It's been a couple months since the enjoyment of Saudi. You've kept yourself busy with just him Roman boxed to a points win. First we'll start on that. How did you sort of assess that performance as a whole?
I thought he boxed amazing. You know, he's had 2 fights in his whole life, no amateur fights, and he's in that ring boxing like a man who's had 30 fights. So, you know, I think it's absolutely incredible and I'm super proud of him.
How do you sort of take on that brotherly role with him? He's an early pro. You're still sort of, not in a disrespectful way, you're still sort of a novice pro yourself, so, but still, how do you guide him through when he's starting off the career? Not only sort of on the inside of the ring stuff, but the outside stuff there. You're giving him loads of advice there, sort of throughout his fight.
Definitely. I mean, you know, even though I've had 9 pro fights, I've been involved in some of the highest viewed fights ever. Do you know what I mean? So that last fight with Jake Paul got some views more than Anthony Joshua's fights, Tyson's fights, whatever. You know, it was a highly publicised fight, and I think on the outside I can help him, guide him mentally into these fights, you know, calm him down, whatever, because, you know, of the highest level that I've been at. And that's not in terms of like boxing, that's in terms of like publicity. So, you know, inside the ring, I just give him what I know, you know, which is good tips, you know, feints, head movement, all the right stuff, need to watch for the shots coming back, just little stuff like that, you know. I'm not going to bang on like I'm a world champion or a fully seasoned vet, because I'm not, but I'm going to pass on to my brother what I can and what I feel is right.
100%, and I think I spoke to sort of the Edwards brothers before, Charlie and Sonny, and we spoke about sort of that brotherly bond. How important is that throughout their career? Like, I'm sure when you saw him in the ring, do you feel almost like you're in the ring with him in a way?
Yeah, I feel more nervous for his fights than I do for my own, because my fights are in my hands, whereas his fights are out of my hands. I can't control what happens in that ring. So, you know, it's just, it means a lot to me that I'm here. You know, I'm not going to miss a fight, and as long as I can give him a little bit of instruction, I'll be happy. Obviously, he's got my dad there, he'll always be there, as well as myself to give him instruction, so he can't go wrong, really.
100%. Well, we'll talk about yourself. Firstly start, how was Soccer's experience? I mean, have you played much football before? I'm not too sure.
I'll tell you
about
what,
that.
it's pretty crazy. I mean, when you actually think about it, I played football at Old Trafford in front of 80,000 people, and I've never kicked a ball in my life. So it is pretty mad. You know, it was great fitness, but I just need to learn a bit more control for next year, and I'll get a goal in. Don't worry about that.
100%. Well, one thing I want to talk to you about is you talked about sort of being in Old Trafford.
Yeah.
You've been big pay-per-views in America, in Saudi. Sorry, you're going to be in a big pay-per-view coming soon against KSI, hopefully. How important is the outside of the ring stuff? Building your profile up and almost becoming your own brand in a way in boxing, where, you know, people know you outside of boxing as well. How important is that for you, where you can then be in these big stints as a commercial star in a way?
It's massive. It's massive. You know, what my advice to young boxers out there, including myself, is don't just think about the boxing and how great you are in the boxing gym and in the ring, because nowadays a lot of it is social media, like it or not it is. It's about putting bums on seats. So outside of the ring, outside of the gym, you need to sell yourself, you need to do things to get you out there, to get people talking about you, but in the right way. So I think people should focus on, you know, building their own brand. You know, building their own brand as if people come and then they pack out arenas to see them. So that's what it's about. Because you can be the greatest boxer in the world, but if you can't put a bum on a seat, who's going to mess with you? And that's the harsh facts about boxing nowadays. And it's terrible. I feel the same, but it is what it is, isn't it?
Definitely. Well, we'll sort of talk about the KSI fight. I know sort of people have asked you loads of questions. Your stance is firmly that put a contract on me, sign it don't matter. But another thing I wanted to ask you was, is there sort of something good about this, where you talk about the KSI fight, he's built his own promotion, he's built his own brand.
Yeah.
Does it feel good that you could be the man to take this down like you've done with Jake Paul?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, listen, I've heard all this talk of these YouTubers for a long time now. I've heard it for 2.5 years off Jake Paul, and I'm hearing it the same out again with KSI. But again, come when we meet in the ring, there'll be one winner, it'll be me, and KSI will be finished, just like Jake Paul is now. You know, say what you want, Jake Paul's not got the same buzz about him now. You know, he's had to go and fight a 40-odd-year-old man in Nate Diaz, who's never had a boxing fight in his life. Yeah. You know, so it is what it is. You know, I'm here to end all this. You know, and I feel supremely confident about it. And do everyone a favour, because I'm going to end the whole influence of boxing inside 12 months, and that'll be it.
Do you feel like you got like the sort of the hardcore pro boxing fans on your back in a way? They're always. Do you feel like you got that sort of support from everyone?
Definitely. I mean, I feel a lot of love from everybody, and I love everybody to pieces. Everybody that's coming with me on this ride, I really appreciate it. And yeah, I'm doing it for myself, and I'm doing it for them as well. Okay. You know, it is what it is. These guys, they come in and think they're world champions, they can fight anybody, but you know, know, the harsh reality is they can't. You know, they're going to lose to a 9-0 pro novice who's had 10 amateur fights. But you know, that's what it takes. You put these guys into place.
Tommy Fury, all the best for the KSI fight. Thanks for your time and well done on Roman's.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, mate.